All right, this is part two of the league helper example. Hopefully you watch part one. If not, this won't make any sense. But the final piece we have here is to add a new static method that calculates the average score from an array of ints. Okay, so again, we want to put this in the league helper so that we can reference it in both of these, right? If we're going to put the method in one spot, then we can use it in all our different leagues, right? By calling it statically. So I'm going to go into my league helper. Okay, and I'm going to make the new method here, and it's going to be very, very similar to this. Again, hopefully you've had a chance to try this method, right, first, creating it before continuing. So anyways, I'm going to take an array of ints. The only thing here is I would say it's going to return a double because the average could be a double, right? You might have a decimal average. Um, and from here, basically I got to find the sum, okay, and then divide the sum by the number of elements. Those are my two steps, and then return that average. I guess that'd be a third step. Hopefully you get the idea, right? So that's what the method is going to need. Okay, and so to find the sum, I'm going to call my method that already does that, right? I've already got a find sum method, right, for an array of ints, so I'm just going to call it, right? And I'm inside a league helper, so I don't have to do it with the name of the class. I can just do int sum equals find sum and pass along my array, which is called values, right? So I can already get the sum, and then to get the average, I'm just going to do the sum. I'm going to divide by however many values I have. So that would just be values.length. That's how many I have. And then I just return that average. Okay, so we can make use of that existing method is definitely the best way to do it. Why the heck is it complaining? Oh, I have to change the name. I don't call it find max. I want to call it find average. Okay. Now we should be okay. And then let me look back at my directions here quick. So then add football league and basketball league to display the average for each of the teams in the league. Okay, so now I'm going to use that method. Now that I've created it, I'm going to call it, send in an array of ints, and then it'll return a double. So if I go back here and look how this is being done, I'm going to have the max points and the total points. So I'm just going to add another one for each team that is the average. So I'm going to team one average points, and I'm just going to call find average for team one points. It'd help if you spell it right. But again, I'm going to call it, it's in league helper. So because it's public and static, I can access it and I don't have to create an instance of league helper. I can just call it that way. Right? And then it becomes a copy and paste job from here. So team two average points, just need to be team two there. Team three. Team 3 points. Okay, and now if I run it, I should get, let's see, total points. We can see average. Who had the best average? Well, team two looked pretty stacked here. Team one, they were on the struggle bus a little bit, but you can see which one has the highest average points, right? And that's for the basketball league, right? And then do the same thing for football league. So I'm probably going to pause and just paste it all in, and you can see the answer if you want. So in football league here, you can see I just added the average points. So print out, and then I called league helper dot find average, my new method, and passed in the each array, team three, team four, team two. So I essentially added these lines right there for each of the teams. Right, and there's 4 teams this time, so I had to add it 4 times. But then I run it and you kind of see which team is dominating here in football. So you can see we've got averages, oh, pretty even this league, right? We got average of 19, 15, and 15. So pretty, I don't know, pretty even teams looks like in this league. So I believe that is it. All right. I should check one thing here. I'm kind of worried that I'm returning all ints instead of doubles. That's kind of interesting. Unless it's dividing evenly, I should check that, make sure. So this is a sum is an int and this is an int. Oh yeah, so maybe to be more careful, I should do double here and double here. so that it doesn't do that integer truncation. Right, and I'm gonna go back and see Basketball League now and see if I get different. Yeah, so now I'm getting decimal averages. So that looks like a much better one. You can check Football League. Maybe that'll give us some more nuance. So yeah, now we can see they aren't exactly equal. They were being truncated before. So looks like Team 4 is the best team. So yeah, that's a tricky thing, that integer truncation. So I just need to turn them into doubles there to make it work right. Okay, that's it. Basically, just don't forget to turn them all in, right? So turn in all 3 of those files. You could just turn in the whole package, I guess, if you want, right? Any clips. You could just take your little package and turn that whole thing in, but turn them in your Google Drive folder. That's it. Thanks for watching.